Ewe abusiafo ye da mo asese mo atwen ya me adan e ho akwaba na sabira bedwafo nso emumienu aba enunti ye betumi eni wonum afiti ase mame ena azovug ase ewo matade fefefe azovug apama mame na menkanfo azovug emawo se opese watade shem uluki corporate ana se uko program papa bi opese wonso watade na hyewa yese atade fata ho aye fe no wa ikikoa oba obema wo azo ho ma wo makacho sisi azo epam mema niema rare by azovo de onu so pese oje ntitiye na opamade a efe ma onya customers bebre no onso beko azo ho na wakoje ntitiye uwia wo so wapamade a efe kama obetumi afra azo 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 enwino so die ye the hair mama ena ama the hair is herring fe wakamfo sa ya nwi die fe ye fata no minya biahye benya biahye dodo the hair mama wo ho ma o sphincters kotobabi eco bank echi ho ape enwani so be frɛ no 055 3837 201 055 3837 201 enwa enono TikTok and Instagram so oho the hair mama edina kasa ye Z Nails and Beauty anope mi da wo mo ase papa enne ensem no a enie president cuts out for $60 billion petroleum hub into project no part 1 and phase 1 and ye $12 billion no na phase 2 no beka ho a na chese ni nyina ka bomu a na ye $60 billion sisi ya inso no phase 2 no en wonum shasi nti se no fan krata no we say $12 billion we say $16 billion to say the na me bisa say daily guard dey inform so na Ghanaian Times nso afa okọ site nso a na ekikansi ani sa no a na chese phase 1 ena ye $12 billion no na ya anye phase 1 na phase 2 ma nti nkrata na omo fa $12 billion no purchase ade no etwunru ha ye mpene nti phase 1 no na edru so nti that's why it's $12 billion omo so omo fa $60 billion ni chese den ya ade na beba so nti yenkamomte no ene ye discussion ne ehon nkomo a na ekokoso yi coalition of concerned people of Nsroma say na ya say one compensate any ade enra mi so mu si o ye be compensate o mu ye twasika be 200 million cedis so se bibi e de ato ho a ye de be compensate o mu then ne isi a voter exhibition no ase so pese December wo to aba ne bia December 7th wo to aba ne bia ese se wo kokon se udi wo nwoma ne mu wa otwo no na anu ya wa watwo no debi ukita voters ID card ne nkwa dia ese se ukọ wo mu district offices no na ukọhwe se udin wa abato nwoma no emu nti eno ho nkomo ene political parties and especially NDC concern and no crisis bi mo ay protest youth bi mo adan mo ma hu register no ansa na my exhibition no ECCO emra no my ho kwan we were within 3 months onto mo bo asemaye enra no so mu nya hoho security ya wo mo behwa abato ne so no task force no otitine ne IGP no omo so akase hey memu obia nyeto obema asomdwe no ho atechema nyesa unia ye ne ode iwia na Sunday manifesto launch no abedwafo nso aka eno nso bi kakra sisi yidie yaw asanita no ofaya political analyst eno wabeyi ena kodwo dankwa prince one fa kodwo portfolio ama kodwo ko ya che but waba ne de no waba kodwo ti wani good morning.
Good morning.
But your portfolio near day?
Mayor Eastern Regional Communications Officer.
Thank you. Could you Eastern Regional Communications Officer ma NDC? Ye train say NPP rep no so ebeba. Me mamu akwaba offer. Hey, not the only mayor paper blue.
I think so. No, a chopper can say part of the mouth.
There be don't go there.
Bese bosom pepepe nem say me ko twetwen say bi ba e ma e bia be fa ho. I received a forwarded video.
Okay.
From Madam Fubia no say na e dey na wo kan ya ama nkoso hene wo Dumesua na aye bia for Jana. O de sister ya man yankopon so Jana man yankopon. I'm say o me hwe na etine say no say o de me forward am no forward ma me hwe no I think say I'm a bit surprised. Nana baby a wo bia me chia o sabi me nimu na me social issues I am a ba me tade ba say fire kwan ana say no ma enye we important enti me hu adwumaso a na aye bia for wo ye wo Dumesua ama me bo ho dawro ha e kan say Dumesua will be a case study and a model town to develop Ghana na me keka sa enti na ne din kra na ye din ma me enti style ya kan so ko hwehwe bra na ya danase is in the video but video am hwe ye no na I to say na ese sister ya anka bi ambo no ana wa maya mo video so na nsemo keka na ko wie say we this sister ya ho ya pa obi a na anka one ne fi the same place. I think say na we dey odaroma e ka menko anka sa post no delete because sister ya anya boni bia sabe ye ba ha na ye bonkrofo abaso a we don't bring our own package say video mumbo ma me da bi production ena e betumi bia unless ya can say me na ye achinwahyew na ya can say mo hwe video mra but we as panelists ye ntumi mfa ye videos ma say mumbo ma ye me hu social media ena be bo abaso and to have gone to that extent host you know wo chastise no am say na anya me de sabe minimum to say the mekan no minimum number. I did similar thing for Dabuasi SHS. About 3 weeks later, me received a call. It was the headmistress of the school. Minimum baby offer me damasi. Na wonda masi. Nti anka me kropo me zumbetu mi abosomo. But entesa ye pegana nkoso. Nti ubi obeye bibia me feel say boa society no. I feel say ye my kwama at least ye to me editugwa. Nti already the bloggers are taking that video on other social media. But I will urge Nana say Nana wadaruma delete his post no because I say I'm fakwemo me meko so abo abaso but the first sister ya ho sister ya me hu from so bi oyeye eno na ema me de pa sister ya acho say makofa asem e de abre no and sister ya wadaruma
the be ya ni say see how the social issue bi aba ye ma won ka ye preview ya
ye no ba ko na me de be ka me say ye mo kwan ye da ha
see am be sisi
da bi we ye kwan asem ti wadaruma
e da bi ko be bu faro ko ka be sisi
me de be say me submission
ko yo ube ye serious o ejwa no wa ba no
sir
yes ko
yo we are sure say
what was I say out to me just say and me both diabolics bia
oh that be say me buy na say why but I say so oh na I don't understand city me buy na
say na mo ko twetwe sembre mi no me ko to buy me buy but
onya but dia ne na hu na ma hu no yi
obi abai a me kita me diamond a me hwe me diamond a me ni me producer kan diamond
so didn't America sa na say your mind mu ahokyere koda na ne doso ene Ghana ni say na no his excellency John Dramani Mahama kan no ontimi ni bi even 2 times a day e bi bo 0 10 e bi abo 001 e bi abo 100 how amanehunu koda na ana Ghana fo enam hwe staya last week me press conference bi wa Pue Mantem na mo carry ewo UTV ema mo eka ho asem efa Pue Mantem akwan ene esunsanso a enya ewo yenuanom a mo Pue Mantem eso staya Pue Mantem ye ba bia yena yenim se eho no mampanyin na adan kwakufo adogofiri eho ana former finance minister Ken Ofori Atawema na nado ne maame nua eba no wono nso eho ana ofiri kwaku amu akwata ana oye roads minister eho ana ono nso ofiri eye abena osayasare a ene oye minister of finance wo ye presidency no oho ana ofiri na ahwe sa nkrofo yi a sister ya a ombedi Ghana baanwa eye na na de gusu ye president na ministers ya mabu wondin ombedi ministers for 7 solid years no mu na afi eye appointment. Now he said they have direct responsibility when it comes to fixing our roads. Now he appointment ma kwan se ne apro atete apansam a na eye ahomete semi pa. All the constituencies and as a man senior appointment na kwan enye. Ofafiri eye from place north for the back south ba abetifi. Na abetifi mpo de no mpo na sister ya me no aya na eye me ya. Because ye na enim papa bia owo Ghana ha odwa nanum sebe kasa ensam a ensem fata sebe okanse hunu bebre ewo man mu ha
ensam a emfata
ensam yo wo de my friend on to nchen but on say eto da bia na ya say ye wo empanimfo bia
we ye topic na we ye appeal na te say ofa ya de wo social issue bia we kan ho asem ka
ne hu behia se how na ma hu eda entime ye ne taw eti ohwe all the constituency in a promantem a ya kwan na pro atete apansam is there na ne ya kra so ne se wo ba bi te se abua kwanof ho no na no man panyin na ndan kwakufu ado ye twa ne furuma political ye furuma na ho ye twa no enso ba even tafo ekuro dua ni mu asaya eye akwan wo ni na se hwe ye ne maami bi ekasae o se nunya be ma me ba akola wadi emfie mienu ena me no ka say akola no develop asthma attack because of infuturo no a me betena kwan ho na se me bie ni shop infuturo no a ka na ebese na ekwa ebo edi wura me banim na ne wanya asthma attack won ya bie won shops wo kwan ho bebre no asaya o ma toto o shops mu oni taxi drivers din komo ne eye trotro drivers din koma bebre no ano because kwan ne nye no ama mo cars no ayen sabe a developer fault developer fault ni wi a eye isa me be de manusi spare parts bo aye dinti o mutumi nto eti ye nua no ma na wapuo mantem ne staya ye te so ohaw ne na mu ama ne hu ne na mu enso ye papa ye nua ye wofa na na dan kokufu ado wo no ye mampanyini o eti ye sere se bio se wanya bibi ama wase kura no enwo so ogbo no kura no ye be sere se na nado o de wo hwe ba bia kura no apue mantem a ofiri ne de dan wani be hayen na ohaw no ani ama ne hu no staya do so do.
Okay. Ofaya me nhwe sa ye petroleum hub ya ye se ye beboa ama se omutimi wie phase 1 na anye hwe no fango no ankrebe se empema hasa 300,000 barrels a day omobetimi adane eni refinery no ma refine e wo ha ne ho aka de bibria che se adding value to ye fango no kaneno anka kan western region na western north ebe waboboa no nti enu amampani akọ de soso akobo form na so ehun fiafia ho asase ne dọọso 20,000 acres ensase dọọso yenti so yenye sei
esta me da se mfa kwen so nchia ahwefo nyina production team na me nchia me dofo bi wo agona nkwanta na
wakunya dofo
na masan so achia
na de odofo no onidi boni ehu
dabi obetnya be mo betnya ba
na sa odofo de wanye obe ma
njo no anim no
odofo ani uti ye nyina ye chia
na ma
ojo de wanchia diamond
say ade asem
na ba chia agbesese befia pisuas eske alonzo China ne obi biara mechiam so before mechiam mo credit titu so ko general sanction esekro sister
yes of fire
short cutting
yes sir
so before eka western region home as I speak now and can ye nenzima for be kambuma you better demonstrate against this dubious so-called petroleum hub.
Same.
Now, I am disappointed in them.
Hey.
Say. Yes. Highly disappointed in the Ahemfo. Say, omontum yamfa omonensi from NTA and Mabuno. Now, ya babaji asasi yantam 20,000 acres.
Nana no mo hwehwe mpuntu sasa asin ebi wo hwa de nti na omo mfam.
So mpuntu baby a fagudie wo e de ba anka obo ase ayeyi anka oboase krobia no anka be fa chen no ye nyina ye nimbe say bia mineral resources ahoro wa fagudi a yetu of form de nya wo soro te say timber no ye nim sa bia no omote bia wo ka timber twa timber fi se pa besna ko amanone no enye timber ketwa ko hwe se hwe ya brabo western region you say at the papa efi a friend say is it west enne sa at the papa na nke say free west ni ya nya ho fa so be sinde na ahemfu ye nyina ye nim the behavior of the various administrators in terms of say omaji assassination use this I assassin 20,000 I can tell you on authority say enche bi ankofo bi ebechafa ye bisa say which people are behind that so called
authority being so na ugina don sa bo
because of evidence amahu
ewe
across the country western region western north Accra peripherals of Achimota forest ya wole ankofo free sa 20
ma obi abandada no wanti se na no na minister gina poche say na ya ye dada abandada na ye dada nti omu de only implementing
abandada no e de asase your friend say forest reserve no e de ma Sir John any chance osu no is that what you are telling me
peripherals now can I me feel say wo ka dia land ministry de ma owu family no na me ka so minister no chure mu say bibia na o ma ya to ho dada nti omu de omu hwe say omu implement it
acreage ahenfa na no ahena no ma ya to ho dada omu ba omu ma increase ye owu family no mo henfa you see ahenfo na boa ema aban ahoro ewia timam omamfo no omanfo no na ama titru youth no ye afede ya to ya sawra sa 20,000 acres of land sisa ya nya de ketwa o 20,000 times 4 ena ye hu wo ho sa no na ubehu no ombe yusu kakra bi na omo abaka se ya je asase we atoho dadada individuals no mo be che asase nafa ye hwehwe nkrofo mo hye sa so called petroleum hub na chi shortcutting this one I know said they will go at it with earnest say they will want to start the project and finish at some point a Japade document tells us what is happening say nkrofo pese omo ye sikafo wo mrekropo mo opposition and no chi yesi yakobie Royal Gold Refinery bi which people are behind that Royal Gold Nsroma no this aya enche bi o man paying about 2020 okokate sword was shama so Babesi hospital up to date sa hospital will see and so way would you share this would share the speed at which they will start with one see hospital no Abesi ne me share video no na akola o say time a man paying be cut sword no SS1 we wie awo baako yemfa blog kra meto that is why every time e better ha anakasa fidie bia so me say the so called free SHS no e dia sembe ba the bia yankasa and ye be face the wrath of the venom of nkrofo money adwumaye free SHS obia ni ho be dispute you say enye Adekye because come nkroma the sano man buy we are saying say once you have that free SHS no nkrofo do efi mo ba no create jobs in waiting for them if you don't create jobs in waiting for those people dachi ombeye abatos on our neck the omde be ye near fino ebe funu ye
okay
and I'm saying say
why would you say be creating job ama youth omuni adwumaye
ko hwe ye friend say takrade baby omutu fan wa horo no ye bisa say indigenous no ahen no omoye adwuma ne bi ye
ebia na omuni required skill no nti ene ya habo ne beba no because yenim so say omutu ya in natural state near the co. Nti now say habo ne ba some forms of refinery because yenim say unya crude na ubenya other products efimu bepem say ubenya o gas right nti ni na beboa manipa dodo anya adwuma ye
sister you see forget it ye hu abre
adenti
takra de baby omutu fan ahoro no indigenous na nkasa no omu nka ho foreigners na ba be ye adwuma no you are saying say be your skills what do? You train them, you give them skills once the project is starting you go and train them wherever they should go to be trained you go and train them
who trains who
abai If it is a government project, train people to come and man it. Okay. You don't just put it in place. Now foreigners are taking over. Ebe kakra no sa asase no mo beka no.
But say woni me yen fa ngo ne tuo ne ho contract.
I say contract na ye ma. Contract na eboa Ghana.
Yeah.
Fa ngo aye tu.
Say ye ma mi o say nye ma mi o ya sign contract da ho. Enti say contract ni say oh mo be fa Ghana for say mo be boa yen ya ma yen training. Nipa enfie bi say nipa dodo say niama be sesa na ye be fa expatriate say ya.
Omonye omo ba woni mbrofom yusu local content. Local content has never worked in all the fields sir.
Because local content nature say Ghana for be participate what these
organizations. It has never worked.
And then I am say why hasn't it worked?
Because
how would this one be different? Say you better say it will work.
This one will not be different.
Why?
The examples abound.
Okay.
Nkrofo baby a sa adwuma no wo no, they are left with nothing.
Okay.
The environmental hazards abeba omoso no, nothing is being done to mitigate it. Share royalties be omoso obetua momo.
Nti my add value to the oil no yemfa ne sanko.
When the NT as idea no the essential no mabesi water your first tema. Oil refinery.
Okay.
You one no.
Okay.
They have then played the state-owned one, and private individuals are taking hold of the economy of this country. Individuals they are taking hold of it with their foreign counterparts at the expense of the rest of us. In this Western region, I'll be part of people who lead the demonstration for that particular enclave. No, almost 20,000 acres for it to be stopped.
Thank you. Could you have a NPP rep and pay anti-Agiba chief Honorable Collins Usamanqua can MP mention North Chief Akwaba Yenyam Kwechiri into radio between Kakra. Could you yanko?
Obaya, my say na mensan some chetia phobia. I think sir Ankane mini opinion asani tano akano. Asani tano akano. Ake hu hia kra sam di bi beka. If it's a private entity meboa ana ebe ni dwumadi meboa. Ana o mampanyini
I think a PPP because ye wo Petroleum Hub Corporation.
Yeah, so me kind no have majority of the the private sector. But in poyam fan say a PPP. O mampanyini na nado dan kwakufu ado a share the chow wakogina ho wakotwa ehumam say ye meye Petroleum hub. Petroleum hub na ne de Petroleum hub na ne say ye ba be ye mfidi a be boa de asone ye fanwo ne eho ne ma ye no. Na ye misa ye anyenye bia ye wo sa mfidi no bi wo Ghana ha ye adwuma de dana. To tema o refine enye sa adwuma ne bia na ye. Abai we be fa tema o refine na be fa Ghana benya. Oba ya ye misa ye ho se ene tema o refine ne gina bia ene sen. Ene egu before me fa Ghana benya na tema o refine sister ya na eye adwuma e ma Ghana sika e fa mabunu adwuma mu ene mabunu bebre nu e fa adwuma mu no ma betena fie ene yentimi refine any of our crudes ene tema oil refinery e fa ne to no sister ya akola pass e da fam ene wa show chow chem se wako eye western eye region wako kate eye salt. Nice ya.
When you see na juma on se to de yema Ghana pe but we betumi aye kesia e betumi asom Africa nti se bia other countries no
problem.
Ordinary de ba for refining.
No problem.
For refining.
No problem but ketwa no kra de ma no sabe wantimi ammo ho eye e ban. Na kesia na betumi aye hu bibia na sta ya. Ebio sta ya. Enye hunu se omampanyini a watimi aka kire Ghana for se ono ne time aso wontimi nya bibia ma Ghana fo bio agye nipa a oba bedi na ade ne betima ye bibia ma Ghana fo ene odidi mirika wakotwa eye humam wa also time aso wa also ntimi nya hwe ma Ghana fo bio enti mirika wodi akotwa humam na no ase kire sei nini na na sei sister ya twobotie bi oba bi sankrofo wei nia me hunu ne sei o ma yade bia womo pese womo di secure future senia na me nua panyi asanita na oka na japade no it has been stated in it they want to secure their future and make sure say womo be yesikafo wo man mu Enunti
we allegations
sister we allegation Japadie book ye wo
faceless author
faceless any part of your yard pa o obi e wetimi author de ma bam
na me bisan say who is the author
and who is the author obi atwra de a omanpanyin na busua nim ho hwe ana omanpanyin na busua kofa ahoma no na wo mu implement ne nipa na tro sister ya nipa no e wo se hwehwe ne boda baso wa ya de sister ya okay eye ejapa eye deal aye nuanum kofa ban ba okay Ghana efemagudi aye tuo ni na no mo fa kwati kwan so na royalty is ba wo se ba Ghana fo ho no wo ma fa kwati kwan so no ma je abusua nchemfa eni na e ejapade sa document yi mu enenu nti no mampanyin ne wo de mirika wo se wo kwakoka te eye sort wo be di Ghana banya enfie enso no hwese ne mabunu abasesa hwese ne mabunu ye ne atutu agu ye nsam a ye nya adwuma se we wo ho ade nti na wa maye de daada na aka wo yesima eye mienu wo afura ba mu afre na odidi mirika se ye ntonyo monfra wo ye mfa wo nhye kire ne ye mo ababa look baby a ye duru no omampanyin na nada na nkwakufu ado ne na dwapadefo ene na busuafo ne amadie duro na ye sabe nyaka no mo ho ban fa ma Ghana for because you people are hesitant na mo hesitant so mo make sure say mo beja bibi kakra dia to ma enchirima hwe o hwe ye finances na o hwe ye sika say mo sister ya na say na expert be can or see before we get out of the woods it will take us not less than 30 years. Not less than 30 years in the no aban we ni president Kufuor ne Bawumia still fa kwania se bia so say o be secure o future na secure o job o busua ene won ankasa wo ho enanu nti ana mo nam sa akwati kwa so mini asani ka bibi o se nsase no ya hwe yi a 20,000 a acres what the map plot at times for me boy about 80,000 a plot are on be see heaven or what mo na heaven no mba be see 80,000 plots sister ya you don't you know
taking your time to go through
sister 80,000 a year plot there it's too much you be we na asani kan na ya checha ma ye ho ene bia sida enye ne di kan ni why say John dey ya I will to my wine I will to my wine I will to my wine e kwan ben so na fire say John ubedi ade for just 4 years and you say no nko na say okujo tabla kwa e de nkrata bi ni ade betu dwa abamu mpanyinfo aban saase a ye jeto wo say ye mfa nyampuntunum ano e no ma tama mo ho e no ma fa o mabusuafo o ma fa ni na free bonto e obi antumi nka mo he na the day of accountability is coming. The day of accountability we MPP ni where we are Ghana sase where we are Ghana niema kai hunu say e da e be bu akonta na eba 7th January 2025 yes where John Dramani Mahama in pe kai hunu say akonta bu ho ma enuti mama nya o ma adwene say o se dey afa Ghana for say tebrenwa afa Ghana for say be yefo afa Ghana for say be ye nimu nyansa enne ne ye nimu nyansa na mum 7 January 2025 ba hona mbehunu se Ghana for na namafo otabrenwa no omonya tabrenwa sister ya medi twatwo ni ye kache na nado dan kwakufu ado ne se me kan you know you see to create about 780,000 direct and indirect jobs make hay while the sun shines se dwuma bi wo ho e wo so mu creating ma Ghana fo a o mu creating me ya no mu nya sebe ensam no a o mu tugu mframa mu a sebe enyen ensam a Ghana fo betumi aide agye dis amedase
Chief Mintio was our Petroleum hub.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yes, Chief.
The better make a
and you better late than never.
Malaria being the man.
Oh, Cose. Basa no paid you. No paid you. Holding no back, but still, I may home. Yo, but that's any akonya or the amame. The Edikai, Mebo Ghana Mampenini. Ene na bedi achiri abaso se omodi o man nanim etimi ama adwuma kase bako a nokre ni ebeba beboa o man ne papa na menua no NDC for no o ma adwena ye se reserve players anytime bia no na adwene ne se obi mpira ewo agoprama ne so na onya bi mo enti e ka o monko ananka o man no asai na Ghana for a sebia referenti na omo asa de tumi kase akoma wo enu nti no hwe
eniyama pa bi ekoso obiara na omo nko anchire mu omo de ba isi me amenu kojo dankwa woya makonta o
oh sir
makonta pa
ampa
me no di machi ware nunu aba makonta pa na enka wan twena adwena sisi anka wodi mfutro bi tu Ghana fo anim sisi ase o eya krankra bi djuma na o se da bi aban ene ankrankra na aka bom edi entina ye hyehyɛ aban se obeba be ye adwuma na ye nyina ho atoyen enti se aban ne ankrankra ka bom se e wo se yetimi establish petroleum hub e wo western region e wo Jomoro many wo kase enije sonko a ede aba e wo mpotemo ho no you have no idea anya omunko na ebebo omo e Ghana fo nyina
enije nko a ebi mo so protest sense ne doso enu akra meni Kwesi Simon or ye executive member coalition of concerned Nsroma people ekasaya no money nye ho say compensation bi akra mai na yes company na nkasa na se Ghana Petroleum Hub for so asase no mo be hia be to say 11,000 acres and not 20,000 think out there omo for 15,000 acres instead of 20,000
well no
see ebi mo so ya grift
eno ye bako for money bo me dey maintain free omo ne aban akabo mu a wo mo di dwumadi kase ye ba but not to stand meaning
ye issue
me who response yes petition omo de come man panyini no there's another group traditional leaders bi so at the bar say authorities bi the bar say there be the petition na microphone do nya san nsem ne tie e mo man panyini ayi ni nyina no ba me de from what I say there e ya me de any say ya taxi ministry of energy o man panyini taxi ministry of energy say o mo hwe ni ntwe Ghana for by more than 200,000
okay
semi-skilled unskilled Ghanaians ye want it here before take off of this major project eno na ye me de
how will we train them where will we train them
exactly entino eye sika na aban atwa say ministry no behwe ne de atete wo mo including wo mo a wo mo de won asase ama say ye mfa dwumadi kasi emra no ya compensate on aban avoti 200 million Ghana cedi say yen fama omo de omo asase aba no
nti afi ne de be ma omo ana de ama omo dada
oh menu aba to the best of my knowledge yakwa ye groundbreaking ceremony a che say ye de aso abofom megitum say entime mada say ye be peja plant na si ho wabra affected communities including individuals bi omo de omo asase e ma ye no ye compensate omo da bi aban no ye listening government at the end of the day adwuma sa adwuma kasi we e de bre Ghana for no it's almost 800,000 both direct and indirect jobs are the eba
okay so mo can direct and indirect na adwuma ben sa adwuma
say chain of businesses are e de beba e bi ni say bi anka kan na bi accrued nkwa na e ho adwuma na refinery no there's another major plants and also so no ankrofo be ye ho adwuma afei omo a on say o hwe petroleum downstream sector na is in 3 phases one ho de meche no ye wo mo a sabi aponeso no mu di omo djuma
okay
ye wo omo a omo so de no they are into transportation ene ye wo final consumers be to said ye we product refined products no omo so a omo eto ebididi on djuma omo de meche no ye major industry a nukreni sa djuma die we ede ba transporters eso e wo mo chefa wo o de meche no omo a wo de omo trucks omo betoto bi omo so ebenya adwuma ne dooso omo a wo be ka drivers ewom o ti de meche no omo a wo so ne eba pump station so a omo so no attendants full attendants eti adwuma no chain of businesses no eye bebre enti ne an use both direct and indirect so that one chiremu ya obi be ka say we de yemfa no say ya fa nipa bi abe empem nwotwe ene eye adwuma na say bia mbeka so betimi amma nipa be over 700,000 I was say me be chirem de enti a e be create some major market no media from where I sit sana yebu man
okay
ya to abade ama aban se onye nhyehyeye a yebedi yie na wote ho se de makonta e kana no pai ene menua tano eken mo penti picture bi dia to ho te se obi ko fuma fa asase bi sebi penfo mo di dwumadi nanim no omo tu afiri omo nkran ha omo te no makọ to fie wo ho ana so omo kọje nkrofo asase akosisi fie foforo e de omo ire no omo akogum wo ho ana on say o penti sa picture na akoye te se bi enim ne yeye eye adwuma na de bre amanfo ama oman no apagya no and we no eye game changer
would you fault him say ye sha de as face one kra na yedi kiaye nti asase ne da ho obi amfa de nti ne enyi the needed one for phase 1 na ye hu sampa adwuma na ba koso manfo no kra willingly beka say it is a phase 2 ba ye ni mu problem adwuma ba ye hwese dia ya na fe de asisi in the past oni kwadwo nyina make reference to nti no mo ka say na anu bi de ani nti na ama mo wo sa adult
yeah menu ba se be ye say achinyeti na yekuso nkronsia na ye hwe ahwe ena nanu asemti ena abo aserewa oje ne bagra no yin ni ato nchen ebiasi there has been instances aban akoje asase se ode ye adwuma na obo nani na encroaches take over the lands enti no only visionary leader
obo nani sense waje asase you don't think our responsibility say we secure asase
say ohwemu a state lands ayeka ho asem no most of the lands no are being encroached by encroachers amenu nyina ye ka ho asem da bia
so but you can't say and this time round government to take responsibility
this time round oh say who ya ban na who di dwumadi kase bi say ba omo ye short sighted no omo na ya no omo do omo ni bu say oh mfidie ni etinti mfidie na ya wie da bi
okay
e bedru ba bi no enipa na ebe ye adwuma edru ba bi ko so otimi provide housing edema wo mo eni nyina so na asase na de beye oh MPP pese ekekire oman no ma ye nyina ye de hwahwaye ho minni unze NDC for no minnim eka wo mo nkonanka Ghana no na chese ye de ho toto mali mo ne Niger for
that
be enye sadwe no na da ye
some mo ye aggrieved no o sha ye enchire sensitization course mo ti ase sade we ya ye be say emo mo hu say ebeboaye
yes in fact to be honest with you me free takrade na me buy
oh okay
na nkomo bebre na akoso me personally na me pese me hunu omo nipa dodo na nipa no bi adwene about elections e wo ye nim any vis-a-vis aban modern money ade yes na nkitahudi a ekoso ne ma me hunu say amanfo no a omo western region ani ajo ni tutu ye jomorofo no mani age papa esan say dissemination of information ne koya to extend that some information centers nyano the ubona koso wo ho say dwumadi kase we na aban ede eba it is obi try you ten be catch you say lack of consultation na stakeholders no kra no were not informed I beg to differ
okay
media adie bi ebeboa o man no na me support adie ebe ma mabunu no anidaso foforo wa brabom no na me support
okay
sabi ye wa ban a besi amene wo kasei wono no wo hwe o man no so watimi so atenase aye nhihye de friend manifesto no say afen ndisi for omo manifesto omo lanchache manifesto kro omo opposition party say nya akwadworo na ye wo mo a ene manifesto ne kro omo say bu ne tot say ye the youth the aba ye twen say omo de nkokora ne so de beba what is the meche no but that is NDC for you omo nye serious all that they do and say ye de ade papa bi e koso aban nim bia no ye de ano be say no ade papa bi e koso aban nim bia na oman nim bia no ye betna TV so a ye painty gloomy picture bi say eniama nkoyi that is not the case media I salute the government say ni ekekere oman say ni ebe ya dabia ne dabia no mabunu titru ebenya adwuma aye na wo ho ato won enti on this call no message me nuanu mandisi for say omunyina ema ye mwa na ye nkekere oman ni ye dan say wo ma adwene nyina ne say eniema nsey na omunya akwanyamra ben mu no enye papa
Okay, thank you. Yankin can comment kakra na fi yenko voters register exhibition ni IGP Kokobono Esso. Comments and Pillar 2 Dom Kwabenya constituency Baumianapo all the way. This is a fantastic combination ever in the history of Ghana's politics. Breaking the 8 is possible. Sika Antobam says at Malam, aka breastfeeding, vote for Mahama, vote for Felix Odati. Elvis Opoku, happy birthday to my lovely daughter Juliana Ama Poku. Okay. Abladefie Kuma, the youth needs jobs. The youth needs job or okay, the youth need jobs to do and not mobile money on credit. When on mobile phones on credit, when you are working and earn a good pay, you can buy your own phone. 24-hour economy is the bold solution. Moses Kojo DB Pong, good morning. Please, we are pleading with you to get us the code for our voter ID card verification. Okay, we'll check with the EC and then get it for you. Pros Patexen, graduate teachers are still home since 2020. We are suffering. Piaga, good morning. This election will take NDC like rapture. Watching you live from Achem. Francis Kaswa Datus, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and NPP Manifesto is fantastic. There are more hope for the youth and brighter future for Ghanaians. Let's give Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the opportunity to serve Ghanaians. And then Macon Golden, good morning, Sister Ya. How are you doing? I'm watching you live in France, Paris. It's possible NPP will go into opposition 50 years. Diakanoma edite ama why nti next time ya no makasa ne ho ate wan biem ne wa ha abladeye onsu breaki no obi from fane de emra ways mula. It's possible. Kofi Owusu-Brobe must have stopped the mischief. Tor has been in crisis since the 90s. Francis Kaswa, Francis Makai. Full circle. O message you know what Musa Batwa, the Akufo-Addo and Bawumia administration lack of sincerity is evident in their promise of the agenda 111 hospitals, a project they knew was unfeasible from the start. With an oversized government and unsustainable debt burden, it was clear that such short na yakenkan obi adie. Yes, our Facebook na krati so. Great Fatiko, good morning, sister. Please ask the NDC man. It's Nanado. Is it Nanado who destroyed all the roads in their region, which the NDC told us that they have fixed all the roads in Ghana before they left office? No wonder NDC thinks Ghanaians have short memories. Then obeying Asamoah Isaac, what's the man trying to say? So because there are few jobs, there shouldn't be free education for Ghanaians. I think he should rather tell His Excellency John Mahama to stop talking about free entry into the tertiary institutions. Crispo Fufo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the promise keeper. He will surely deliver all the promises. Barima Frimpong Manson, with God all things are possible. Surely will break the 8. Justice the jury, sister. Please tell Chief we are enjoying the show and we don't want any confusion. Pierre, what confusion has he brought now? Juve Evans, all parties should prioritize jobs for the youth. And then Shehu Ibrahim GH, vote John and Jane, the best combo, or vote John and Jane. Alhaji Aminu, together for Bawumia to take us to the next revolution. It's possible. Alhaji Aminu says he's in Begro. Okay, Kojo Yenko voters exhibition, you know,
Abaya, Electoral Commission led by Mami Jane. I'm saying, and almost almost the voters and your exhibition. A month for in Yakunya say, one back to Rundino, and Nakunya Nabada say, one monko and Koshe, Umudini, a Wabato, and Kratenim. And so once I provided some even short quotes as Ohena wound to me in Qua, Ubi to me, I used to all those short quotes now to me at the Ashu Wudini. Now, Abaya,
yes, good.
I'm say, Ghana's Electoral Commission, they are on the path of destruction.
Quite being so.
Unim say your democracy ya ka ho asemi a democracy abrofumu no you say we have consolidated our democracy. You can say your democracy no atintim it will be a political science be abeka kire us and political scientists be abeka kire us we have had what is referred to as a 210 over test. Ya bom modern say democracy ni be den e be gina yi. E kamia say Jane Adekye mensa e pese ofa kwanyasa bia so no say Ghana democracy. And near my why over the time naturally say one person Ghana democracy ni be gina yi. Every 2019 e be see ene obakaya 20 year your friends say 19 2020 ye ba beto aba na covid aba na ye beto aba o hwe protocols governing election ya de 6 months into elections no untimi nya new voters register but new voters register ye kan ya okacha say NDC is a threat to democracy, a political party I heard Gina say democracy be Gina na ye tro ye even 19 oh, I'm talking about the Electoral Commission. Yes. What I say, your democracy be Gina ye na democracy no sabe afoforo so abeheso suade no utimi ka kire sa political party or true constitution ma constitution na ye tro wo political party MPP wo mo amaya ameka ho amaya ntro no wo be ka kire say we are a threat to democracy. Hwe kwani asaso a ma mi fa ya enema akoso Electoral Commission na BVDs ayira laptops ayira ya hwehwe na kira kwa yehu efiti ase ye bisa yo mzi o enya no kora bia anyira ye doso mu a afa de mo ba dia tum se ayira na ade na yira no kora na ya sa ken krofo bi laptops no wo hia besi na yehu laptops no ba bia laptops no wo DVD wo hia na besi na yehu ba bia BVDs wo your friend say limited registration and see sister ya obeka ya transfer ni ade ye and also omo say oh ye ma agent ma magina ho e mo mehwe ne ekoso no just say omo pese omo fa kwanya se bia so na ye democracy ene peace I enjoy no wo mo etoto nase na so anya ade Ghana for betena say ama watoto ye democracy ase in 2020 omo the election na ye results by and na me no ka say obetimi asi obo akatre the exact results omo declare president Kufuor obetumi eti president Kufuor appointed and say o mra mewie Ghana bamu fama no en of akwanya saso e ma president Kufuor wo mo enhyehyɛ ne omo ne ma omo ye 2020 etimi eba mu a this time round we are telling him say it will never happen okojo wo ba je di say okojo na mpacho about abejo ko no mo ye den wi abam oh aden sister aseme na okay okay say 2020 emra ye koye your friends say ye ko print ballot ye papers ye book press ya na parties na ya kwa ye na ya kwa hwese ya print ade na wi ya free hall no ma fa kire no mo print ye new papers but okay senye ye nkofo ni bi na hunu ye sa ade na ekoso no ye di mirika kwa ho anka mo the ballot papers na command nkofo de aye eno kura no e kire storm to be print bi kumase no ho tom printed ye ya no ma print ya Electoral Commission ye si we boso
sa back press or den o ma mfa nkire mu ama
nkire mu ban me I was part of those I was no say den sister ya meba eba no printing of ballot papers 2016 2020 me na me ka won ya e ko gina mu ma NDC in the printing houses because there is no way better assume because sister ya the into assume say me ka tell say I have been part of the process. And then it says you call a printing house all the political parties you agent or me I was an agent. You call Gina Hon mo hen ye koso near her bibia time why ye plate ye di plate ko chef die mo ye print ye take records near say no ye hwe an ya hre di bibia ye wia ye Gina Hon na plate no ye de akọ ne yakọ ye de yakọ no ya shi plate we about say na mo san ko print another ballot papers. It's Electoral Commission ama mi Jane Adekye mensa de o person bo abato mu kro then 2020 happened ye call court obi a wo supervise elections ne ye de asaba court a o say de me ni anu ye bia me megina ya daka bi enti ne wa megina daka because she would have been exposed and that is what she is doing and until ne me no ka say ye tro eye edin besi ne edin no ayatro no edin no I say nke political parties this are besin NDC aka abo mo chem so aba edin ma me wa mo aso na mo mayen da mo di din ba den e be mayen e da mo se mo de mayen besin mo fa mayen
yeah den abato abedwa ko na gina mu ehwe abato ni so na amanyofo mo amune mo brofo say bastardize o mu say ya
sister ya
ye be den
sister ya bastardize you bia adwapade document akere President Kufuor ne Nabusua Electoral Commission omo to die wom ekwan ya na yesi ebe use Electoral Commission and no one omo yen who is bastardizing them sabe omo yen na tini anke ba betina haka na yeken hwese ye registration limited registration ni register nipa 2 a na Electoral Commission da beto abonten se register nipa 4 wa hu
amita bisa manyo question we nti na me bisa eya eden na mo wo power mo ne ECE e kan bo mo yenti na se mo opposition a na mo suspect yo musa
abaya ye NDC for there sabe ye ni EC enko kasu bom bia da bi say why owura Afarijan enye ne de ne bai Afarijan didn't supervise elections NDC winning ye didn't supervise elections MPP winning ye Charlotte say de ne bai no was supervise elections and declare President Kufuor a winner of elections Afarijan ya fana ko gina eye court and before fana ko gina court ye de ne call ye no wa ma metena eye docket him answer questions enti e ba ne sen ana jena do ko emensa de wo so wonye boni bia wo so oni boni bia wonye hwe ne ye court wo so me electoral commissioner ma declare elections with 6 different figures ni nati no me ma me gina court and you have unanimous 7 e gina ka say enye hwe o me gina mu enye hwe we are subverting the will of the people. And no ye catch no baya ye tu ono so fun na mahunu se o ka se owura IGP esemo bia amfa Ghana asumdue eni agro asempa se won se ye de Ghana asumdue edi agro na mom IGP o ya hypocrite he's becoming unbecoming
then
se IGP ejitu mu se me ye mfa Ghana asumdue enye atopra e wo se woni a wa hyase a wo pese wo de Ghana sumdue to atopre no e wo so wo ma emra no e de ba bia wo se emra ne da de di kai ye nua aye Brian Champon a oye MP sa ye minister a otimi ko gina simpie so ko ka se ye to aba na se MPP lu sukura they are not handing over power today or tomorrow na ono Brian Champon ye be ma won Brian Champon wo ye be ma chen hwan who ya bema chewine who ya bema you win election man kasa won hand over who are you
enye kasa bi say ne bi say ntina IGP or kasa say otitine ne ma election security
by this time they should have invited Brian Champo say sansem no kan and democracy ye to aba na wudi nkunimu a say be wadi nkunimu di ntwa wadi ntwo na o kase ye be fa kwanya sabi asakwanya san ne sense obe wiabam akwanya san se obebo ni petu say na uku ni power watch in 2020 no you think so say right now how much people it would never happen.
How would you know say ebi o ma friend ne na kasa
o hwan na friend ne na kasa
say security for
by this time he should have been invited
peace council for like ye ne na
kasa o mo kwado mo form asem nko ba bi peace council mo form asem nko ba bi
and so eji ye won once na be from mun kasa na
2020 were they not in this country emra ye ko bo amanfo tuoku nipa wotwe aya waso west wogon emra ye twitwa amanfo 9 na committee dey ye recommendation by said we should reprimand ye abrantie ye na wo kasa gbegbegbegbegbe na champion no o mampani reprimanding no na peace council obi ni krom hanama. These are a bunch of hypocrites. Almost sorry. Sebio say enkoma MPP dia na omo be kasa na se koma MPP ya no makoma no atum. These are the bunch of hypocrites. And you see, sister ya, let's sound a word of caution. 2020 omo tutu. Look, say this time around omo tutu a yent na ho emom tutu emfa nkunipa. Omo tutu na se tuo na anto ne agituo na ye beto abawom.
Peace in the way sabi.
Peace in the way. Peace in the way. Yent na se yenku yen asaya. Oti yan so bi be wuram na okratuo na okloke na anto a saya onfa fo yin enri ntima na. Oba na mana e de aboba na hyemu ye na waku ana. Enya de e betena se ma sa de bi esi bi o da. They should not dare and see. And Brian Champon, look. This is a word of caution to him. He must be wary of the things he say because we are not very careful. Look, edura wa hwe yi anyame na omanfo ba ba hwe mi o won be ba ye no brand champion no so anya ba ba hwe no na se duru honom na se obetumi ayi ne ho afiri mu a ye be he
Chief Yanko voter register exhibition any head Emma election security task force and so kokobo.
Yo, me that's it. Yeah.
Yes, Chief.
Election 2024. Electoral Commission starts voters register exhibition today. The metimi aka ache ntichu MPP for nyina say obi ato santene na onko verify the registration status. It's important. Obi anko abato commission na gina mraso na wode abie register ni. Say obi bia anko no onko hwe say ni din ankasa ya de wo na no na wo ho sebi bibia mata ho mesre a very important exercise obia manenye na asemhia na yemfa ye ho nhyemu ye mesre mu konimdie no de New Patriotic Party ye dia e kire se ekwan ya fa so a ye bu oman no ekwan ya fa so a ye ne party for didi nkita ho se bibia esese ye de ho hyem yemfa ye ho nhyemu ye no me wogidie mapa se nkunimdie ne be ye New Patriotic Party dia na NDC for ayampia ne akakabensem na omo eye no de ya yemfa ni ahan enko frequency mafio na kraman ya sebi na ni so ade no enye borigadwo omo no ma sha buy tantan na omo da na disesi a
ye anan so se monso mo campo kasa ne ne ye bi efiri wo baaye no na akofa aba
ya me pache o kasa ben sabi onmunyamfo Dr. Brian Champon asem wo kan bone be na wo kan Dr. Brian Champon asem wo kan ye no na nke hia nkyere mu kra bio senye NDC fo na omo de propaganda dani asem no asem wo kan ye no
di asumdwe ba
da bi tie ni ye o sabi ye politicians ye nim se o mante political days comments ba enya nka memeti an ka me condemn the essence of forming political party is to secure power. Yeti amayoko si ebedi nkunim. Na se yati amayoko na si ebedi nkunim na nkunim di ebedie no ye wanamon bi a wutu ansa na wetima di nkunim. Na the kasa mpo say ye 1000 strategies. No be man New Patriotic Party edi nkunim a. Wan kan be bia say in an unlikely event na NDC we ni a ye mfa power ma wo mu. Yes I no kan no.
Said that before.
Oh please. Okokan no. Sa asem no Okokan way. One can say
first one
tie
okwa no dina cast asem second one dey na me ya na see
afeye ko
na mo den do say ye boapaye so na mo hye dade a ene mo nsesa obi obeka sem bia gisem mo beto asem ne so ana motu mu nkyene Okokan ne henefa asem a wo kan nyina no nyina ya de ba ko pe
2 years ago mo ko work bi wo ne constituency of Atifi
yes
wan ka bibia
that one kan is how
Okan
oh pass asem we American bi am mbot oh tie o se adwuma ye MPP tie ni yo adwuma ye no kire se Ghana for beto ayen so na se Ghana for to ayen so a ye da ne ko hand power to NDC
Sano kan ene yeda na peace council for afre no ene na kasa won chen se openi o kasa bi say mo
se o kasa wi a na NDC for omo release omo backing dogs into omo ba no omo attack say no me ba
omo refer to you as backing dog I won't be happy let's
okay no omo release babies with sharp teeth.
It's not any better.
Okay, no more release omo no yate se me ama konta yoti we.
O de wanu o ka bi cha men ka se ya wa kan se ma amaneti ami.
Omo no ya no more release omo. Otuko no mo. Okoje to mo. No ma ba bontene no mo. O asem na wo kan ye no. Etu be so omo to wa asem ne so nti no se de o te yante. Panyini bi ti obekasa asem be na wakoka
kwadwo akoyi fi city FM or say NPP will not hand over power to Brian Champon the MP for Abetifi constituency has reiterated a stance from 2023 asserting that the NPP will not hand over power to the opposition NDC in the upcoming 2024 general elections. Despite acknowledging recent economic challenges faced by the government, Champon affirmed that the NPP remains committed to reviving the economy, ensuring that Ghanaians witness the positive impact of the party's efforts and choose to retain them in office. According to the Abetifi MP, the NDC would never emerge victorious in the December 7 polls, regardless of their desires. He questioned why a party that cannot win elections would seek power at all costs. Now they are quoting him. Last year, I stood here in Impraiso and said that whether NDC likes it or not, they will never win the 2024 polls. If you don't win an election, will power be handed over to you? We will not hand it over to them today or tomorrow. End of quote.
When we near power will never be handed over to you. Now when we near then I will near power. I say what? You see? In fact, Dr. Brenchampo is a very intelligent politician. Okasa ohun. Wa wadwiri mo ha na odikodi. O te dem che no. Asem na okan ye no. Na nka me hwe se ya ka be ka se o se NDC for we nimpo ayem fa ma wo mo. But wo see ye program na ye. Sa program ye gusu aye free SHS ene niam ye di egu akwam aye ninti no. MPP be win. Na sa MPP win dia, e don MPP ko hand over. Mesre. Say obi ka asem na say yenti asem ni ya. Ebihu be hia say ye beti asem ni ye. Honestly. Sir, and someone this for e kan abontini including omo chairman, national chairman asem of kan ye. Very unfortunate. Say ye nyina ye gitum say 2024 elections the stakes are high. And na yenim say elections we are here committee to peace accord declaration. And it say a whole national chairman of your party, Mr. Esedun Ketia Timi Babontin say, ye NDC for the ye fire ho and share as ye and she say ye nimu dia. Hey, a very dangerous statement.
And then so there also after also tie ni ye ehun ni onu nso ni nyina so ne context a onu nso de kan.
Only contest via editure. Only the
interview. Oh, but interview no metie no the entire.
That's our commitment we are. Yeah, MPP for your committee in opposition. Now it is so. Yeah, your committee because yeah nyina ye hwe o man ne kanko ne ne ye die. Asundwe from an ebo no see abana ye koto no. In
opposition Mukoba election Mukoba because he cited Ayawaso West Ogon incident.
I'll come to Ayawaso. Me see sa orientation NDC for do omkrofo fam no suicide unu die ntia omo conscientize omo chita for ne say abana ye kwa akoto no regardless say outcome no enya positive ema NDC di ama ye njintum dangerous statement any move look now who expect say who win here yen MPP for ye njintum CPP for njintum omo maka njintum na emomu no say anko amamo na ekoma MPP dia mo dia mo njintu. What kind of logic is this? Sasem na mo chairman kan ye no kra no baby a wo say nka police for edene kotum kura ten. So man bia cause ye chi no straight away say o your man bonyefo a say ye nyina tie that statement no
edenti no criminal offense criminal offense ben na
ya wonu the danger in this very statement and they say asundua ye nyina da bia ye bo ho dawro no 2024 elections no sa anko ama NDC a ye mbongo no obi anko edo
ene brand dia no nsonson ye ben
na bi Dr. Brenchampo dia ne dia o say programs MPP dia go akwan mu no ntini ye ba wini na MPP wini dia ene ye fa power e ma NDC.
Okay, so who for free baby or say programs MPP dia go akwan.
Yes,
I say Dunketia say niam bi asisi dada e ma ye nya ahotoso kai say previously ye sign it they sign no niam asisi ye na ma ya ahotoso ne areshimu say we ye sign a BBC a ombetu ho anamo e na oma ya aso West Ogun e na oma committee no ni odwumade ni ade nti we nti yen sign 2020 yo and nti we nti yen sign nti so onu so ama ne nyina so nti a onu so ka dia o ka no
dabi onti men ka say we nti won sign dey nti na won sign dey nti na won sign ada na ye ni kromu ha me sebi Martina Ashanti region Martina Kumasi e by elections me actively involved operations me actively
chief bonipo na
sebi aba polling station aba be fa ballot box e matio toto e wo division school na me wo hobi What did they no? At that time, na me a polling agent. Enya no nko a kote ebisi. In fact, to be honest with you, say eba say obi ahwe ne kra ewo abatu mu dia enya NDC for kamu de mu ni moral right even to talk about it. It is all about catch yen say bibi asi wo techima. And based on that in no aba ye ba beto no NDC dia fast mu bia no mo fa mo hu nhemu dia.
Bibi na see ye kun nipa.
O say
ye kun nipa. Bibi asi
ye kun nipa. Na say kote dia ku oyo. Kote dia ye kun ma. Ye kun nipa ma kote dia kana no no ye kun. You see adi a me pe wo wi ase kra na say nipa.
Thank you.
Akonta adi a me pe wo wi ase ne selective justice. Koto dia ne bodwa ye nyanche de onko. Opu onu dia wo ya sympathetic to NPP dia onu dia wo hwere ne kra dia ene dia no.
Malaria you call.
Is that what you are telling me?
Malaria you call.
There be na dey say malaria no be call. Dia wo ye die because ade ne say ye baba beto aba ye baba beto no. Wa bomu na kire wado. Election and our politics a contest of ideas. Kone ko cheche o manifesto programs. Ye dia baba beto ho. Eno ni debate no. You know, let's stick to the debate.
Thank
but
you.
Okoye madwene say aba ye baba beto uni say 2008. The same general Esedun Ketia no chairman Esedun Ketia. E kan say abana ye baba beto no. MDC for mebunu emfa akuma any asika enko asalam down. That was 2018. Meanwhile no kwako gina wanchi akwa chati mehem say the best ye ni moja begu. So this is the manner. And now we chairman. Yes say baba beto about 2024. O ka kire ye say asumdwe nhihye ye no o de umfa ho enhyem. Na wo de umfa ho enhyem no ye fa ho enhyem wie. Na ekoma de ne de hallelujah. Anko amade a
thank you.
It will happen. You see, MPP will win.
Hey, Chief, thank
we
you.
Will win based on our programs.
All right, thank you. Over how you analyze me, you know my. You pass me an exhibition.
Yeah, exhibition. So, in my capacity here, as a political analyst.
Okay.
May you be as a yanko bonten, yanko shesi din wumwa.
Okay. District officers.
Yes, Electoral Commission at the code at Bontin. They could Google and they will find it. And also, we call Electoral Commission website. Code I'll be bar. Say be a quadro into 1% call. Now I check here. But a coming quadia, I'll urge every individual. Say corner for when you call you won't say I take you. Say we didn't. Said the Bay and Renosana Kotua Bano, none take you by surprises. Because a big proper code no use no one bony now one how to maneuver to get to know say within or one within. Until me suggest to say, Omon bet to me, Ombenya Quayano, Omon Coho, na Omo and co check na reduce high sa tension na ebeba during the voting day. On the issue of security, Dr. Akufu Dampare Eddie Abetua Bonte. I think say no quite so no. It is important say the security on that day, even from now to the day of voting and after no, as I say, ye yirimu pa. And some of us we are saying this because of precedents and as examples are as set here ye yina ye hu. Na menua a friend saying Charles Tufo and I say Charles Akowa. Also, no can share me. Akowa. Or say, one man do who you want to pay pa. And you see,
one say this in
you see, sister, you say if you are young, who say to you, you have no idea how it feels when you go into an election. Now you be who you see stray bullet, akwalabi, and now say pregnant woman. Because of election processes. And for me, and I'm saying it point blank, and I have said it severally here, under His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, my trust for the Electoral Commission and the commissioners has completely waded off. I don't trust them. 2, under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, my trust for the security agencies is 0 until say you be real about way to. Now, that is where and when I will grade either Electoral Commission or the security agencies.
But they are institutions. So to say it's an independent institution. One person and a commission. No, it is a canisa ebeboa.
Ebeboa pa. We should let them know that we know of their modus operandi. The security agencies, we are very much aware of the infiltration of the NPP apparatchiks inside. Electoral Commission, we know of the NPPs in more pushy or more akoshim, right? And on my impression offer as if to say we don't know this, and I say it's secret. They are public they can't be omonti, they still push them. When the Interior Minister was appointed, yes, I'm analyzing the whole thing. When there have been
but since the same institution, NDC for so woman, and Antimemo boy NDC for woman.
Say,
expect say can fit to all of us.
Some may ban
West Kiwa the end of
the skill here.
Chief for say there be also the anyway.
I have been specific, say. And
no,
if you say no, me I say auction or another angle any be favor.
But I am in me because mona go pass. And I cannot go in my opposition when I'm mona go. Into His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo under him is what I'm talking about. Say the way of handling the security system is very, very poor. In the sense that his own security friend say couple Adekye say even with the judiciary the way Mubuya and 75 all facets of our so-called independent institution has been tempered with by this administration. And Kojo de Owura Brian Nasembai, all these things are in the Japadia document. And when I sat here years ago to say I don't trust the Electoral Commission, I don't trust the security agencies, no, I knew what I was talking about. But unfortunately, until now, and I'm for any basso. Let me quote something for you. The political theory, was Japadia document. The political theory in the Japadia.
Every book must have
more question. I don't know. More question. Go to. Now even the website na book we free no.
But what you do is asemu besi na mo insert.
Can be more how substantiate.
The alleged document coming from.
Do you use alleged?
We have been using alleged.
And so why allegation?
Allegation.
Don't you allegation? Why you host na? Malaria how?
This alleged document coming from awakenewsroom.com.
So now you are clarifying it.
Yes,
alleged.
Alleged. I
alleged the other band.
Now, Adekye alleged you better dear dinko.
We will continue to allege. Page 21.
That's a more media for crime.
Page 21.
The allegations never.
You see, sir, yes, honorable Yamadafu. Now, the more they are no still what they defend.
You see why
David Chief, you need to get someone to become manifesto. Because
page 21 of the alleged document. It is alleged to be coming from the somewhere.
We don't know the
author. Political theory in page 21, 2.0. Or say, as we make the final push, and we are in the final push for the EC registration, it is important to roll out our final onslaught. Emphasis on onslaught to ensure that NDC eventually becomes a French party. Whereas we do not expect the Electoral Commissioner herself to blatantly cripple the NDC, we could deploy the other non-EC functions, such as the need to maintain law and order, using our people within the security agencies to frustrate NDC supporters from either registering or voting. Brian, a champion would be key in this endeavor.
We end this version.
This is Uber page.
Just a document to an alleged document.
Chief alleged
it is all version. I don't know quote
Uber page 23 and 24 paragraph 1 pen American. Efa asofofo na osofo back when aboni din wom. Tie de omuka I will skip his name and everything. Ma baha. Get the last line of page 23 or say, it is therefore important to encourage the EC chair to build a better relations and frequent his place as discreet as possible to seek spiritual directions and make firm pledges of her commitment to a transparent election, knowing very well that he will further reassure the NDC establishment of the honesty of the EC system. This will give them this
defamation. What can
this will give them the comfort we need in order to tame a potential NDC aggressive posture towards the EC. This is and if this thing is there and it worked, this is 2020. It worked perfectly. Mami J. Mensah went to Action Chapel. So Kaya, she went to pledge of transparent election. It was an election unrelated. The question was, did they die out of stampede in the stadium? Again, Mami J. Mensah was able to declare 6 different results. The whole world they see that. We sat here. Sankekoye a different party.
Updated results.
You see,
updated results.
And my reason for not believing and trusting the security agents, no matter what assurance they give us, until we finish, is based on these facts that happen.
On one soon
so we have no option. But recent happenings, Interior Minister, the first visit to the police headquarters, and I say police before, will come make that comment say they have heard so many things and I'm not in Sembebri. Now, Omubaya special recommendations, inshallah, that was the word he used. And he repeated himself that special recommendations would be made. I looked at his demeanor. I looked at the IGP's demeanor as he was seated. I could see there was something wrong.
Thank you.
He claimed.
Manifesto. Thank you.
Yes.
Chief, I want to make back. Any time for rebuttal.
Oh, Wafa. Please, do me the honor to conclude. Papa cancer, no, you can't grow. And Rechi, or see, or more.
What's your chassis fufu? Who concluding it?
Me concluding, no. Interior Minister cancer.
In 30 seconds.
Yes, Interior Minister cancer, no. Near cancer, Diago, and Rechi, or more recruitment of about, say, how many thousands into the security agencies. It is alleged say Okohu NDC for say Omoma on family no so mututu won't here.
Thank you, Chief Yanko. Manifesto, I'm a man of solutions, Baumia. Also called Takrade 10:13 we are in 3 minutes. Yes.
No, police signing. Dr. George Akufu Dampare abaso papa. In fact, asema waka no ne kwan so ano. The yam de wo mu ne say or use expression be or say any attempt to disturb the peace will be met with legal action. Police ahinakasa legal action. Wan kasa se be police for brutality and no more de beso ano or say legal action. We any sahina e wo say ye nyina no ye boa no e ma oman no asomdwe mfra ma no koso a ebo. Enti se wa wo beti na wo be kasa se be papa no oyenya atwom no na wan kasa yi anopa ma konta e wo say otime pa IGP acho one can say as head of election security task force sana was okasa wa caution all political parties say nyina yenhwe na asomdwie nkoso antena omanim na obeka kasa we ya eden na obeka kasa sebi ne kasa okan ye no we a hypocrite. I think say you are being unfair to IGP enya papa yamboa wo mu
onche Brian Champon onche no
Sebi.
Could you time in this? Yes, I won't have 3 minutes in a bit.
Sebi, oye nimdifo obi ka asem a o analyze o process asem no. Ono ankasa investigate asem no before say we invite you. And enye ono nko ansoso mpo. Asem a opanyini ka na mse for statement ne to ho. Na hwe asem no kan ye no, ene fa na achia. But that is NDC for you because yen corner yen crucify Dr. Brian Champon, yen crucify Dr. Baumia, all the lead patrons in the party. No, yen said that emphasize strategy. No, after so yen crucify a peace council. Any agency bia anase constitution independent body bia ewo man we mu bia no ye mfa sa strategy we nko wa wo be kasa ye be gu we mfi enu nti no amabi ma recoil it and NDC for dia kakabensem eye memasem okromo a wa na ka cho say abato no wa we ni Ghana be she Ghana nche ye bobo the essence of democracy is majority decision do do no ka say aba no ye dia ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia there's no way abet ma ka say wonjintu munji anya oden. Are you the only political party in this country? There be another there. Mo starting conscientizing mon crop for no. Say you will not win because mo new program bia e be entice Ghana for kra mo mato abama mo. PSHS a opupu ye na fe de wo hunu say there's a need say obi ko university admission fee dey ko absorb. O de obenya sika de aba na emum no PSHS dey. O ko o be kan say ye nya sika mfan this project no. Enti no mesre NDC more who say more dincho area and from more indication said the money electoral commission you come to kwano mo say more can say as a defeat is staring before you now manifesto no there in fact a manifesto no crane emuda ho
3 minutes now something now before
programs oh say
1 minute addition there
come see signboard your manifesto crystal clear agi NDC for net twice my abaya ba kwa asemu a wo kan na ya choro 2.1 million jobs sa aban na create ya na no fom ye okokan 21 million sa asem no di gina ba bia na mo de ye propaganda emfa because obi anim say scripted statement na all kan no sa na ya choro ewo mu ye nyina sa de no teleprompter no ebi o obi timi ko e kan asem na no timi fom e wo so
thank you
but the good thing is say program ye de aba no o share all sectors. Okay, social structure now. Yes, say more.
Debbie, thank you, Thomas. Let's go.
Opportunity for the job creation, you know. Osha manifesto now.
Osha manifesto now. Thank you.
Ya demonstrate clearly say
manifesto. Ya creative. More than time. Additional time.
Young people of this
country. Kasa.
Osha the way I'm creative.
Chief, you can't do that. No, don't do that. Then go.
Osha another manifesto. It's a good manifesto, boy.
Yeah, the Amias say, Omo launch manifesto now. Bibia Basabasabia it was calm, nicely organized. But by the close of Sunday, Omo and I mean the proper definition of improper fraction. In the sense, say, I was just opposing the highlighter, a manifesto.
I said, about Cabro for
omo krofo
na me de omo manifesto no to nkrofo dodo a omo te committee ni so as far as I'm concerned I say madwene ka me ye dia na che say omo pa che so omo nipa na omo ye manifesto committee no omo ye be say ahami nsane edunkuru 319 say committees nti say committees ahoro nti me hwe omo highlight no 14-point highlight. I didn't see any clear-cut policy for the youth in the highlight. In the highlight, yes, it's there. I have it. True. Then I didn't see also a clear-cut solution for agriculture. It has been mentioned in this agribusiness, right? But in the point, I'm talking about the 14.
You are talking about the highlights.
The table of content. The table of content.
Manifesto memo be now what kind?
Oh yeah, no man. Who the say they man making the
point. Now they be kasa o.
Make highlights as a mumma manifesto.
Of fire yanko.
Table of content 14 na me hu here no. There was no clear cut to me. Anything regards fiscal policy discipline. There was no clear cut. I'm talking about a highlight. There was no clear-cut, your friend is saying, solution to curb the galloping exchange rate. Now, I was struck by a particular comment in Ura Dr. Bawumia ne Kasem was say proud to your friend is a pandemic. Was say the managing director of IMF warned that pandemic do not respect borders, neither do your friend is saying mature was a pandemic do not respect borders. Into working cars or cancer, it is written. I was shocked in the sense his excellent make trophy
me money distract you
and I'm a guy said Dr. Baumia I can't say he was wondering why a pandemic escaped Cote d'Ivoire and came to Ghana. So okay. Obia Kaisa 70 for him to have now acknowledged say the IMF managing director everyone say pandemic do not respect borders. No, I was shocked. Now, more manifesto more as many as 34 pages. No, we share about 14 of them were used in that was under what we inherited. Were used in rather telling Ghana and are telling all of us in no more rather than focusing on what they will do for us. Out of the lot of the pages, just a few were used, until I'm 14 points, were used in telling us what they will do when they come. And so the first one, they were saying, the economy became robust 2017 to 2019. Question is, what fundamentals, what foundation made the economy better, buoyant from 2017 to 2019? Because there was no COVID. No, because we had ESLA, we had Ghana Exim Bank, we had the Heritage Fund, we had the Stabilization Fund, we had the your friend say there's another one that was also at about 5 buffer pillars, and as economic buffer pillars, GII, a Kura system. Not only that, we had the indigenous banks.
Only we had Naka 1 minute.
Your indigenous bank, and I say local banks now, no, so not a cushion. Maybe I am here because now me Juma one of them, right? And all these things were there. You collapsed all these economic buffer pillars, and then you make sure say a group of people within the NPP and a benefiting, right? State insurance gone today, skewed into somebody's insurance company. It is some collapse now. Why won't the economic crash after 2019 come to 2020? The pandemic that hit the whole world now. Ghana's benefit from that pandemic was enormous. There has never been any pandemic a year most difficult in our lives as politicians than a offense of Dumso of 3 years. COVID Dumso.
Thank you.
Dumso was big.
Made us.
And Dumso
also yes, Kojo. Thank you. Yes, Kojo.
Chief. Minim chief and you know. Minim chief ache. Are you not surprised, chief? Nyo ye na mo kakra ana malaria ni ntira it's surprising no
because when said there was nothing about trade and industry and also cocoa sector
and you know the highlights abaya
enya mpacho uni chief mabio kojo na dream
abaya unim say eye menua panyini makonta eye chief
okay
onim say MPP will lose this election. He's aware. And in 2023, April 12, 2023, Chief sat on Oyerepa FM and said, Baumia will lose the elections here to Amamanoa. No, by a flag bearer, my and Chief can't was Baumia will lose. And Baumia Chief is losing.
Chief I get you. You are here.
Chief is aware that Baumia will lose.
Nyabotre.
What's that?
To say the Ebiana Chief Mia one
it's a video. I say, Baumia say, oh my Ghana. And Niama Ojina so a campaign to Abama. and Yamani not to pay. Or say exchange rate and Koye, or say that to GDP and Koye, or say a Juma Sap and Koye. And the San Yama and Yaba will lose some to Abama. And I don't think that they all be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will lose elections in a year. Yatosumian, Chief Oyawe. May say this propaganda will not work. Chief Komu, Chief say NDC, Manifesto, and Youth Manifesto, Munyan Crofwa, Sabi Munyan Sabia, then Chief. Youth Manifesto, Yabaka was in Yana said about 2 days. Oh, catch this a year, Yeniano Mabunua, or my boss, Omunyani that's what I want to know about me about say. Youth Manifesto about 2 Jano. And what answer on my brabana. Is that what you are telling the youth? Are you telling the youth to say? Youth Manifesto a year 24-hour economy ba. Na dia dwuma pa ba. E dis sika be show bottom anya bia ha mo yere ne obema no. It won't help us. Are you saying say Youth Manifesto yede ba na di no fee stress. 1 year secondary school or kwa university. A year admission fee won't mean to ya near that 1 year free ho near to your no o person tire magana 40 as yes sadia no enye ma eye mabunu ana na mabunu sabe
for manifesto na free china o de mo de na be
no meba can to so MPP manifesto. It was one manifesto of lies, manifesto which was copied, manifesto which rehashed the failed promises of MPP. Bring your Dr. President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. More and more day a year e-levy by and Mahmoud Bawumia, you are the helm of affairs. Economic management you na ye o ka che nse wo baba be ye fi ho e dey answer man ajo man na se bia
Chief
so we so be fi ajo you fi ho
ajo thank you Chief I no let you be am our time na so yes Chief
kan wo fidie so me gina Nyankopon anim se me ye politics ifri me nkwada brem be si ne e ba internal politics I project any part me supporting no. But to condemn the party and the government, we need that. About video, no. About video, no.
And why you want what clarify?
Wait, I am 12 a year 2023. We will know the program. Meanwhile, your program or how call it. Many all stations, TV stations are your program. Minya Bebianka that said new patriotic party will lose 2024 election.
Thank you for the clarification.
Black and white.
Pacho Meda Azal Vogas. Hey, Mamina Mabua Fuase. Pacho Meda Azal Vogas say, Ewo and Mata de FFF Azal Voga de Shemie. Also Pese Azal and Shawata de FFF Nafa Kokwaya. 0244-155-266. Na say Utimi and Swa Zinos and Beauty. The mama or bet me afreno it was 055-3837-201 or Spintex Kotobabi na Ecobank Chihuahua pe. Happy birthday Nkoma Madam Lucy J Benin yetai from Mama Lu or Achimota ABC o manu nana num any one for no mod any mavis onum once onum obia ka ho omoma happy birthday pacho midin edemami ya kunama. Last segment Kwajo Dankwa Eastern Regional Communications Officer ma NDC ya wasanita no your political analyst and Collins Ousu Amankwa itai friend chief ebe represent NPP kanen wo yemenhia no temrache bedwani abijanfo baby da ekoso ya ni piti nyame adomo chena Adekye Nsroma besia ba yedamwase akram.